Hi everyone, I want to show you something that I've made for Helen. She's my friend on Facebook and she's also got a YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to her YouTube under this video. So the swap is to make a needle box. So this is the one that I've made here. What I did with this was I cut out an oblong piece for the front cover using a pretty like a damask fabric, and then I put a layer of felt. I sandwiched a layer of felt in between two pieces of fabric to make the book. So anyway, this is an image. It's supposed to be Marie Antoinette. I bought this image on Etsy. So I padded it. I printed it onto printable canvas and then I padded it. I went around the edge of the image using flat back pearls and also some pretty trim. At the top I've got some pretty lace, I'll show you, at the top, and I've gone around the edges with a different lace here, and at the bottom then I've got this pretty lace here, and I've put two little cream bows and some ribbon roses. And then on the spine then, I've got this pretty trim here. And that's the back. You can see the fabric more there. It's really pretty fabric. So, that's the front cover. I haven't trimmed down the ribbon yet. But I will do that before I send it away to Helen. I put a ribbon at the top here. A little bow here with a little pink rose there. So I think that makes for a pretty front cover. So I'll show you the inside now. So if you'll hold on a second, I'm going to put the light on above the worktop because it's rather dark in here today. So perhaps that will show you better. You can see it better. So anyway, this is the first page. So what I've done, I've made a pocket like this. And then I've trimmed the top of the pocket using some pretty cream lace and a little rose motif in the middle and some pearls. On this page then, what I've done here, these are not stuck down, they just pinned on. So Helen can take those off and use them if she wants to. So I think they're pretty little appliques, and they can be also dyed because they're white. So there's those. On the next page then, I've got another pocket page here. I thought I'd put a few pockets in this book because I do find them handy to store items in. I haven't put anything inside like different sewing accessories. I will do that when I send the actual book to Helen. And then on this page then, I've put a piece of felt going across the middle, so when you put the pins through, they don't always show on the other side. So I've just put some stick pins in there, so if Helen wants to take those out and decorate them, she can. And then I've gone around the edges with some pretty lace and these pretty little bows on both sides. Then I've left this page blank so Helen can use it for whatever she wishes. And then for the centre pages, I've run a piece of felt across the middle here, and then I put this pretty trim over the top, and I put some needles in that, and then I've got the little pink motifs either side, flower motifs. I think they're really pretty. So there's that. And then the next page is blank again, and on this page here, let's see if I can show you, I've run a strip of felt down the middle of the page, and then I put the trim over the top. I've got this pretty, hang on a second, this pretty charm here. It's a sewing theme charm, and what I've done, I've pinned it on again because onto this pin, and I've pinned it onto the actual page. So I put that in as a little gift for Helen, and then I've got some safety pins at the bottom there. So there's that one. For this page here, I've done another pocket, but it's a side pocket. So Helen can store things inside the pocket. And then on this page, I've pinned another applique on, so Helen can take that off and use it on her work if she wants to. And then in the back, on the back page then, I've done another pocket, and I've just put some thread in there and a little card like that to match. So there's the back page then. It turns out quite chunky, this book. But what I did find was, because I used a thinner fabric, the front cover, when it came to putting the image on the front cover, I did have to pad the image up quite a bit so it would sit properly on the front cover. So there's a needle book, Helen. I hope you like that. It was good fun to make. And then I made a little gift of a pin cushion for her here. I made the base using, it was a cotton bud holder. So what I did with this was, first of all, I stuck down some calico fabric onto the actual pot itself because it was white. And then I went over it then with this pretty lace trim. I put these flower appliques going around the side of the pot, and then I put the pink ribbon rose then on the front, going right round the pot like that. And then on the top then, I got a round piece of calico. I put some wadding inside and bunched it up and pushed it into the pot. I put an elastic band around the bottom to hold it securely, and then I pushed it into the pot and stuck it in with hot glue. And then I put a doily on the top there, and I put another flower applique like around the side of the pot on the top, and then 3 little pink roses. And what I've done with these, I've stuck those down as well. And then that's the bottom. So there's the little pin cushion. I thought it was a nice little gift to send, because Helen has also got this to use with her actual needle book. So there's the pin cushion, and there's the book to match. So they both match each other. So I hope you like them, Helen. So thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a comment.